Hello students, I am Dr. Shashi Tyagi. Today we will discuss about artificial variable techniques. For solving LPP problems, sometimes we have the constraint greater than equal to 0 or equal to 0, equal to sign, with all bi are positive. In such problems, we introduce surplus variables. Surplus variables for in the constraint greater than equal to 0 for getting starting basic matrix. So avoid this difficulty, we add one more variable of each such type of each constraints called artificial variable. Such type of problems are solved by two methods. First method is two-phase method and second method is Bingham method. In phase first, we construct an auxiliary problem for removing artificial variables from the basic matrix. In phase 2, after remove the artificial variables from the last simplex table and after removing the artificial variables, we proceed for usual simplex method for finding the optimal solution. For clear understanding, we consider the following problem. The problem is minimize z x1 plus x2 and subject to constraint 2x1 plus x2 greater than equal to 4, and second constraint is x1 plus 7x2 greater than equal to 7, x1 x2 greater than equal to 0. Both constraints have greater than equal to sign. So we need artificial variable for solving these problems. This problem is of minimization problem. So we convert this into maximization problem by multiplying minus sign and using surplus variable x3, x4 for getting starting basic matrix. Introduce artificial variable xa1, xa2. Now our problem is converted into this form. Maximize z dash equal to minus z minus x1 minus x2, and this subject to constraint is this, where x3 x4 are surplus variable and xa1 xa2 are artificial variables. Now apply phase first. In phase first, we construct an auxiliary problem. For constructing auxiliary problem, assigning the cost -1 to the artificial variables and 0 to other variables. So our new objective function is of this type, maximum z dash, where equal to 0x1 plus 0x2 plus 0x3 plus 0x4 minus 1 xa1 and minus 1 into xa2 and subject to same constraints of this type. Now apply simplex method. In usual manner, we get this type of table. Here this is the basic and cost is this. In basic we have artificial variable xa1 and a2, and in cost coefficient we assign the cost 0 x1 0 x2 0 x3 0 x4 and -1 for artificial variable and -1 to artificial variable second. Now apply usual simplex method. Calculate delta j and choose maximum delta j is 8 and minimum ratio is 7, and intersection of these column and row we get a pivotal element, key element is 7. This means the artificial variable a2 remove from the basic and variable x2 come into basic. So we get next table here original variable y2 and artificial variable a2. Now calculate again delta j and choose maximum delta j and find minimum ratio is this, and so intersection of this outgoing and incoming row we get a pivotal element is this. This means x1 variable come into basic and artificial variable removed from the base. We get the table of this type, simplex table, where both artificial variables removed from the basic matrix. So we need not write to these variables. Now test the optimal condition. We get z dash is equal to 0 and all delta j are less than equal to 0. So we get optimal solution for this auxiliary problem, and remove all the artificial variables from the basic. So we go to phase 2 without artificial variables. Now come to phase 2 of the simplex. Now come to phase 2. In the phase 2 we use last simplex table of phase 1 without artificial variables. So we get this type of table, and here the function objective function is of this type, same objective function. The maximum z dash equal to minus x1 minus x2 and 0 the cost of x3 surplus variable and 0 the cost of surplus variable x4, and we get the simplex table of this type. Here be basic variable y1 y2, and here in this table there is no artificial variable. And now apply the usual simplex method, and we get calculate delta j, z dash is equal to this and delta j is this. Now test the optimal condition, optimal test. Since all delta j less than equal to 0, that means this solution is optimal solution. Now hence we get optimal solution is x1 equal to this and x2 equal to this and z is this, z dash is this, and our aim is find the minimum z. So minimum z is minus z dash, which is equal to 31 by 13. This is the optimal solution of this LPP by two-phase method. That's all two-phase methods. Students, if you need written notes, please give me your WhatsApp number or Gmail address in my comment box, and also comment about this method. And if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe my channel. That's all. Thanks for watching.